Yo, did you ever have a favorite game on console when you were young? One of my favorite games I had on Sega Mega Drive was this one called Haunting. Yay. And it's really amazing because this fucking game has high level graphic gore and violence. And it's even rated MA13. MA13? Wow. If you actually look on the back of it too, it has some pretty scary scenes like there's an eyeball oozing out blood. There's all sorts of shit. It has blood and gore all through this game. And I'm amazed that this wasn't banned in Australia because a lot of other games that were less gorier than this were fucking banned. Let's get into this wondrous game. Oh look, EA Games challenge everything. So, you play as a ghost called Poltergeist, and your mission is to scare the shit out of the rich family of the Sardinis, because they're basically responsible for your death, because they manufacture skateboards, and one of them malfunctioned, and it was responsible for you dying. So you can go around interacting with objects. When you jump in an object and jumped out, it will get their attention, and when they go over to see it, some fucked up shit will happen, like watch this, take a look at that, isn't that horrifying? There's like body parts chopped up in a car. So, at the start of every mission, the Sardinis move into a new home. So, yeah, let the haunting begin, basically. Look at them. Look how smug they are. They're so happy. Look at this nice, big, rich home. And it's funny because every house, like the next level of the house is exactly the same, but it's flip-rotated. So, here we go. This basically shows an intro of how you actually play the game. What you can do, like interact with objects, just to scare the living shit out of them. So let's start off by scaring Mr. Sardini. He looks like an easy target, so let's fuck with him. So we scared the living shit out of him, and every time you scare them out of a room, you're rewarded with some ectoplasm. That's basically like your health meter, but once it runs out, you're teleported to the worst part of this fucking game, and don't worry, we'll get to that. It's his wife tied up, and he's shitting himself over it. And certain objects you jump in, like the red meter, means you can control it and steer it around, even though it's quite fucking hard to do. Oh yeah, give me that ectoplasm. So, when you leave, you always have to check the map just to make sure you know where your target is, because sometimes they can teleport to the other side of the fucking house, and you can never get two characters in the same room together. If one character enters a room, the other character will leave, or else the game would be pretty easy if you can scare two at once. Yes, we got him out of the house. Now for the next target. Let's go after Flo. I think she's the closest. Well, that was easy. Got her out of the kitchen. Let's collect this nice juicy ectoplasm. Where does she go next? Oh, she's in the study. How great. This shouldn't be that hard then. Well, that was easy, but her fear meter is pretty high though. She's fucking terrified. But why would she run back into the same room? And I hate it when they keep running back and forth into the same room over and over and over again. It's for fuck's sake, get out of the house, you arsehole. Here we go again. Did you see that shit? Her pants came down. Scared the pants off of her. You just couldn't see because she's behind the fucking couch. And his whole entire playthrough, and his game took 1 hour 13 minutes. That's the only time I've ever seen her do that animation. Finally, we got rid of her. Now it's down to the 2 children. Those little fucking brats. Let's see, Mimi's the closest. And she's the most annoying character and the hardest to scare out of the house. Believe me, it took me nearly 15 minutes to get the bitch out of the fucking house on the next level. She's a fucking arsehole. She doesn't leave. I try to zoom in on the funny shit and the horrible gory shit. And look at this, she fucking pissed herself. Yeah, and you probably thought The Sims was the only game where characters do that. Okay, so we scared her out of her own room. Let's collect this ectoplasm and let's go find where she went. And you always have to check the map to make sure which room they're in, because sometimes they can teleport to the other side of the fucking house and you have to go on a massive journey just to get to them. That was it? The blood was the thing that done the trick? Jesus, imagine what it's like when she starts having a period then. Finally now, she's out of the house. Fuck. See, I told you she takes fucking the longest. The time it takes to scare her out of the house, you can scare all the other members within that time frame. God, now for the last one, Tony. Actually, I think I'd actually be scared just being alone in this fucking house without a ghost. Okay, we're scared the living shit out of him. It's annoying because there's an outside door in his room. We could have just scare him with one go, but no. So we have to go after him. Where the fuck did he go now? Let's check the map. Oh, he's all the way over there? How did he fucking get there so quick? They teleport, the little arseholes. Another annoying thing about this game is trying to get through fucking doors. It's irritating. And see when I jump into this couch, then I jump into the chair next, down the bottom here. The funny thing is that the chair animation will play and scare Tony, but the couch doesn't play. It's really weird. It's like this game has a queue, and each object has to wait in that queue, so whichever has the fastest plays first, and the other one has to load or something. Yeah, it's weird how it does that. See how tricky it is just to get through the door? It's like it has to load. It blew his mind. Look at him. Finally. Now he's out of the house. Good riddance, and we finally completed this bloody level. See, it's the same house as the last one, just flip rotated. Now for the worst part of this whole entire fucking game. This is when the game gets cranked up to like Dark Souls difficulty. You get sent to the underworld and you have to collect ectoplasm. It happens if your ectoplasm meter runs out when you're in the middle of trying to scare the Sedinas, or in between levels you have to come here to restock on ectoplasm. And this underworld is the only place where you can die. Yeah, it's annoying, because if you die, you go back to the start of the whole entire game. There's no continues or anything. Maybe the developers thought, oh, that's fair, because there's only 4 levels in the whole entire game. But later on, there's like, your ectometer drains by 50%. Then the Sedinis have a fucking pet dog. When that enters the room and barks at you, it drains your meter even faster, and it follows you around barking. It's irritating. Sure, you have an ability to put down dog food to distract a dog, but it only distracts it once, and it comes back and does it again. It's complete bullshit. So you end up having to go to this dungeon nearly like 1,000 times before you can even scare one arsehole out of the house. And this ectoplasm, you need it so you can return back to the house and scare the Sardinis, but it's really irritating because it's very tricky to collect. Especially when all these fucking hands and every object is out to get you. So those hands will just wait there slowly. Then they slowly fucking disappear back into the walls. You go back to collect the ectoplasm, then they fucking grab you. It's fucking annoying. Sure, this is like the first dungeon encounter, so it's not hard, but later on in the game, oh god, they're fucking hard. And you have narrow walls. And you have to stand on this tiny little light there, and there I've done it, completed the dungeon. Oh no, the dungeons get fucking worse. And the reason I put a timestamp down the bottom is because his bitch took around nearly 5 minutes just to get her out of the fucking house. I told you she's the hardest character, so I'll speed this up. I'll just show you all the gory, scary shit in this game. And there's their family chihuahua running past, and every time it barks, it drains your fucking ectometer. Then you have to go back to that shitty underworld again. Look how gory this one is, a door slamming shut on someone's arm, cutting it off. I'll show you the bullshit mechanic. Look at my ectometer. Look how quick it goes down when the dog barks. See, what an arsehole. And it only barked once. Sometimes it follows you around barking like 3 or 4 times. So then you're completely fucked and you have to go to that shitty underworld again. I demonstrate. My ectometers nearly ran out. as you can see. And sometimes you could be in the middle of haunting someone, you're about to get them out of the house, and all of a sudden, bang, you get teleported back to the shitty underworld again. We had to collect more ecto crap just to come back. Good, the second level done. And what happens? Well, the Sardinis think it's a good idea to move down to Florida, because nothing bad ever happens down there. And this is when the underworld becomes complete bullshit. Look how narrow this is. You have to jump around and jump up and try to collect that plasm shit. And you got all these arms that's grab. See, grabbing you. When one arm grabs you, it stuns you. Then the next arm will grab you and stun you. Then another one will come and stun you. So you're fucking stun locked until you die. How shit. Like here, another example. You got to go in this tiny little corner here, and you're getting grabbed by every fucking arm. And sometimes it's really impossible not to take a hit. And when you scare the shit out of a character and they leave a lot of ecto for you, these enemies here turn up and try to eat it, steal it on you, like arseholes. For some reason I get the Shining vibes with this one. She looks all seductive and all of a sudden she moves her tail. Look, all her intestines are hanging out. That's fucking awesome. And this one, with a fucking corpse rotting in the shower, blood dripping out of it, come on. And you wonder why wasn't this game banned when they're trying to ban Mortal Kombat. So we completed this house. Time for the last house. And the only room we actually do see a lot of gore, blood and guts and all that is always the bathroom for some reason. Here we go, they're moving into the last and final house. And yeah, it's just like the last house, just flip rotated. I always wondered this, like when I watch the Conjuring movies and all that, why don't they ever move into a hotel or some shit? But no, we've got no place to go, so we have to stay in this shitty house. And watch this, bang, I actually get full health. A full health pickup, the only health pickup that only drops once in this whole entire game. And I was lucky I got it at the start of this shitty dungeon. This one is so perfect. It's like a body being minced. Wow. And this one reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, when that bird explodes. This one's like the scariest one, the body hanging in a shower bleeding. How gory is that one? When you finally scare all the Sardinas out of the house on the last level, it's time for the boss. Yeah, the final boss. The boss that is really annoying because you have to navigate this fucking maze of a house just to get to. Look at that, I'm not anywhere near it. You got to keep always pausing and checking the map just so you know which direction you have to go. It's a fucking pain in the ass. This house is massive. So many bloody rooms. Look at that. I'm near it. Okay, finally. And sorry, my mouse cursor is stuck on the screen. That's OBS for you. And look at that. The last boss is the family pet, the Chihuahua. Of course it is. That's why it's always draining your ectometer every time it barked at you. And the only way to kill it is to throw these bombs at it. But you got to like distance yourself just perfect just to hit it. See, I hit it that time. And it summons those enemies. And when they hit you, they drain your ectometer. And it kind of looks like I'm in, you know, the underworld fighting this fucker, but no, because if this fucker kills you, you go to the underworld and you got to collect all that shit all over again. And throwing these bombs is really hard to get it, but it summons these enemies you got to kick away, or eventually they just die out, and your position has to be like fucking surgery just to hit this bastard. You have to have the right amount of distance just so the bomb can hit. Look, I'm throwing bombs at it and they actually look like they're hitting it, but they're actually landing behind it, which is really annoying. Because you got to actually stand still to throw these fucking things. And the boss is just bombarding you with bullshit. And see the ectometer's going down quick every time you get hit. Because it acts as basically your health meter, which is annoying. See, my ectometer's almost gone. And look at this shit. We'll finally get a good shot in on the boss here hitting it. Like, look, then you get teleported to the dungeon. Oh no, then you have to do this all over again. So after getting my ecto quota and going back to the boss fight, it's like, here we go, bang, bang. See how it's random? Because look, I didn't even move, and one of those bombs went behind it, and one of them actually hit it. So it's just fucking random when you throw these things. Look how close these arseholes are too. They're actually really tricky to hit. You have to distance yourself so far just so you can hit one. And every time you hit one, they multiply. So you got to hit like the actual proper one, not the clone, which is annoying. But I was lucky enough to catch a break. Look, they actually glitched. They're stuck on the wall. So I just got to keep blind firing, and hopefully I get one. Yeah, I got one. See, it exploded. That was lucky. I don't want to go too close to them, just in case they get unstuck. Oh, I killed another one. Here we go. Hopefully this will do it. Killed another one. Come on, you bastards. Oh, I did it. There we go. Finished the game. Congratulations. Look at that. I turned back into a human. Yay. Oh, shit. Now, there was another game I played on PC in the early 2000s. It's kind of like this, but it's more like The Sims. It's all 3D in it, and you have to play as a ghost, and you have to scare people out of the house. And I can't remember what it was called, but it was quite okay. I had a demo of it on a disc somewhere.